Welcome back to Good Day. We got a little augmented reality happening over on the Good Day studio. That's Elijah. He's from Wall Space, and he's going to explain to us in just a little bit how augmented reality and art are coming into play to help foster youth. Welcome back to Good Day. We've got some amazing women in studio with us this morning to talk about an event that's happening today, but also an activity that's taking place at Sac State coming up next month. So we've got Lindsay Wilson, who's with First Star National, the CEO, Latrice Madkins with First Star Academy at Sacramento State, and then we've got Karina Garcia Lopez, First Star National, the Director of Academy and Engagement. Good morning to all three of you ladies.
Good morning.
So let's talk about what the activities are that are happening for foster youth, benefiting especially in California.
Yeah, absolutely. So today we are hosting our first ever advocacy day. So
Yeah.
we're bringing together nonprofits from across the state of California committed to foster care and education. And why that's so important is that currently in the state of California, about 60% of our youth are graduating from high school.
Yeah.
And even less are able to go on to college. And so we really want to advocate on behalf of our young people that have experienced the foster care system by no fault of their own.
Yeah.
Young people are in the system because there have been some fractures amongst their parents and their close family groups, and because of that they end up in the system. We want to support their education, attainment, and growth over the course of their time in child welfare, and so that's what we're here to do. We're meeting with 15 lawmakers. The group is called the Foster Youth Pre-College Collective, and so that's the big work that we're doing here in California. The work that we're doing right here that's homegrown out of Sacramento is with the First Star Sacramento State Academy, and I'm honored to be here with our director to talk about the work that's happening and really the successes of the First Star Academy. We've graduated nearly 100% of our youth from the program.
That is fantastic.
So a huge difference, right, from what's happening. And we're sending most of them on to college. Most of them are attending Sac State. So we're really excited about that work.
I think it's really important to point out too, because Sac State's president, Luke Wood, was a foster child, he and his twin brother, and he is very transparent about that and about the successes and also the support that he received through education and how important it is. Sac State, really showing that off as well.
Absolutely, yes. And thanks to Lindsay, we have a 4-year free comprehensive program. So all of our scholars that come through 8th through 12th grade, they come in on once a month on Saturdays. We have a Saturday session. We bring in campus community partners, and we just make sure that they have all the tools necessary and the resources to get them to be strong applicants.
Yeah.
Not just applicants, but to be strong applicants into the university.
Okay, so let's talk about how this augmented reality is coming into play, because you've got an event that's coming up at Sac State, also Advocacy Day today. But there are ways that people, because I'm sure that people are watching, whether they've been in the foster system or not, just know somebody, there are ways that people can support and be involved. How does augmented reality come into play?
Yeah, so we have a summer program. It's called our Summer Immersion Program. And so we'll have like community members that come in and they'll teach our students 8 to 5 p.m. all of the academic subject areas that we think that they need more support and some more resources in. And so they'll learn how to bring some of the art into the reality of the spaces where they are at.
Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, Elijah, tell us how Wall Space works.
Yes. In the summer immersion program, Wall Space will be showcasing these children to be able to make these augmented reality 3D objects come to life, and as well as showing them APIs for artificial intelligence.
Okay, so you said you go into the app and you've got this beautiful Marilyn Monroe painting, and you can show how this might look maybe on your wall in your living room or wherever you want to put it.
Yes. And it's geolocated, so it's based off of when someone posts it. They can share, a museum can showcase this. Andy Warhol Foundation has showcased this, so you can dive into the foundation and then go into that database and pull these augmented reality 3D assets to focal view.
Art, education, all benefiting foster youth. So the First Star Academy Conference is taking place at Sac State. It is next month. We're linking all the details to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in this morning, for the important work that you're doing. We're going to make sure that everybody knows how to get in contact with the organization as well.